level 51 upgrade. So this was donated to me by GeoStealth R1. Thanks a ton, man. But as you can see, this would be wire mesh, and you can just go ahead and put it over. It's purely visual. It does provide some protection, but it gave me enough to go ahead and do the 3 cables coming off the blending motor and going to the ESC. Now, this is going to add a certain kind of thickness to it, so I won't be able to string it through the rear shock tower. So I'm just going to have the mesh meet up to right there. And it's going to be really easy. All I'm going to do is slide this on and then seal the ends up with shrink wrap. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and use a paint pen and mark where I want it to end. And then just unplug the cables. And this is really easy. All I have to do is slide it right on top of the cable, push it all the way down, and then once it's all the way down, just slide some shrink tubing to the end, as well as putting it at the end of where that dot is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put on 1 shrink tubing, push this down all the way to the motor, and it'll make it nice and clean, just right there. Now I got to do that 2 more times. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and pop off this end motor cap, just like that. That way I can push the shrink tube all the way down. And now I'm just going to go ahead and hold the RC upside down and graze it with some heat, and it will shrink. Alright, check it out. Perfect. Now I'm just going to snap that back on. Voila. Next, I need to go ahead and find that little white dot right there. And I'm going to go ahead and trim this down and then put shrink tube on the end. Okay, now slide that just on there like that. Go ahead and graze it with that heat, and it should hold everything in place. Now I just got to do that 2 more times. And this side is done. Now I ended up having some extra of this, so I have a little bit more shrink tube. I might as well go ahead and do these 3 parts right here. And it's just the same process. Gonna cut a small piece on there, put shrink tube on top of it, and yeah, I'll be done. Check it out. Turned out perfect. Now I just gotta plug it all back together. Here is before, and here is after. Looks really different, and I have to say it looks really good. Thank you again, Geo. Believe me, this is just awesome. I have to say it. It's awesome. And that was Demon's level 51 upgrade.